Yo, what's up guys? New video talking about new units, new packs, ways to get the packs, animations, bunch of other things. There's some good stuff in this patch. So one of the main interesting things is this thing. An Asian Transcendence Scroll. What does an Asian Transcendence Scroll do? It summons any unit you don't already have. But they changed it a little bit for this year. Last year it was without a blessing. This time you can do it with a blessing. So keep in mind, if you summon your summons that you probably have saved up for the new units, first summon all of those units, or first summon all of those other scrolls. But keep in mind that you still want to have a blessing. Let's say you already pop a blessing, then wait with the Ancient Transcendence Scroll until you have another blessing, because then you can actually choose between one of the two units that you don't have. You can choose the better one that you don't have. So keep in mind, do keep that blessing. And otherwise, just wait for the blessing. So with the sponsor of today's video, we got the Huawei AppGallery to make your packs cheaper. How much cheaper can you make them? Well, let me show you. When you tap on the first link in the description, you go to this page. You will have a 10% cashback for everything you buy for the days between the 12th and the 17th. When posting this, probably still the 17th. And you can get a coupon every 2 days of buying something. So for example, the 100 pack, you can get a coupon of -19, you get a cashback of 10, so you pretty much add up towards like around 30% off. How does it work? Well, first of all, you have to download the Huawei AppGallery, or Huawei as we call it in English. I guess Huawei is the Chinese version of saying it. Doesn't really matter. You download the app. What you search for is you go for search, you search Summoners War, you download it. You can also use this on emulators. That's totally fine. Normally it shows up what the current campaign is here at the campaigns, but that doesn't show it right now, so you have to use the link that is in the description down below. And you open the game. Once you open the game, oh, you also have to install the HMS core, and you have to create an account. Typical stuff, right? And then probably link your PayPal, credit card, whatever kind of way you like to pay with it. You open the game, and you actually have your summoners bar right there. Also, you have to switch your region to either Germany or Switzerland, and from there you will see that you also pay by these kind of values or these kind of currencies that they have there. From there, it's pretty easy. Also, if any of these steps are not clear for you, in the description down below as well is a written version of how to do it. You can also join their Discord if there's anything wrong with your app gallery, or something is not working, or you just want to check what kind of coupons are there. You can join my Discord. I mostly post them in there as well. But you can also join their Discord. They have an official Discord from Huawei for Summoners War, which you can join. And there you actually have, like, you can just ask them questions. If anything goes wrong, they help you out. They're pretty nice people. So let's say we want to buy this one. We go for the buy button. Yes, sir. We already see we have a 10% cashback. We have a -19 coupon in there. Yes, sir. We want to pay that. It actually blacks out. Pretty neat, pretty neat. You have to put in a pin or any kind of way you actually pay. Doesn't really matter what you do with that. Then you see this screen. You actually still have to claim your cashback. So I claim the cashback. Okay. And it's bought. It's that easy. It's that easy. So for what I want to show in this video, besides just doing this kind of stuff. So I got a summon session coming up. I also want to look at the other packs. I always get the question, are these packs worth it? Well, the other one is very worth it. That's pretty much like the best value for your buck you can get within Summoners War if you don't mind on spending. If you don't want to spend, just don't mind it at all. Doesn't matter. You don't have to spend. It's still optional. For these kind of packs, I would say the 100 pack has kind of value. The 50 I don't really like. The 30 is, you might as well just buy re-apps itself. That really depends if you like if you value the Devmon a lot. 25 scrolls is a decent amount though, but all of the three here, I would say they're okay-ish. They're not very great. So let's first and foremost get into a summoning session. I saved a bunch of scrolls because we got the new units. So first I'm gonna summon, then I'm going to look at what these units do, what I think are good. No, I'm gonna do it the other way around. But first I want to show you something else, because you can actually go here right now And of course, this is only for the Guardian players, but at least you can see them right now. You can actually check the Guardian skins for the Wyvern Knights or something. I still like the version of just the human more than the Wyvern version, but it is pretty dope. It's also kind of chaotic. You don't really see what's happening, but I would say it's a pretty dope looking skin in general. It's pretty big though. This one, I like the third skill on this thing quite a lot, where she actually jumps off and then smacks the shit out of things. It's pretty dope. But I like the human form more than the Wyvern actually. But I have that with most of the skins from the Beast Riders. So pretty standard, Still pretty dope though. It's still a very dope skill, very dope setup. I like the S1 in human a lot. Where she actually makes like this, I don't know, freaking gainer into like slapping someone. It's dope. This skill. But okay, and then this one actually has a different skill on S3. How does it look? Lit ambush. Could expect a little bit more. But still very dope skins, very dope skins. So let's look at the new units first. The new units. Let's start off with the Net Force. So what these Net Force all have, they all have like the lead for defense for their attribute element. They all have stuns on the S1 with a, 60% chance after skill ups. So this one actually gives attack buff and defense buff, but it also amplifies that your attack buff and defense buff is worth more. I'm not really sure if this is going to be that great. If you have a very, let's say you don't need a best stat, you already have the speed for your other units, you could use something like this. So I can see it working like an arena offense with the Kaki, and your attack buff is worth more, and you don't really need the, what's it called? Like other units that do attack buff, but you still need an armor break, so it would fit in a team that already has armor break for something else, let's say a Lure or a Gemini or anything like that. So decent option. Also the Light Bird could work with this kind of stuff. Then we have this one, which is increasing the accuracy and resistance on things, and I don't really see this being too useful. If you, most of the time, if you have your accuracy or your resistance, you work towards that. It's maxed anyway, so either 100 or 85 for the respective value. I don't really feel like this is going to be any good. Also, attack buff, defense buff. I'm also not 100% sure what this great thing is doing still. I gotta figure that out. It looks kind of weird. So this one is also that, and then this skill allies. Yeah, I've seen this in mock battle. I think this one might be a little bit more interesting. Maybe Net Force Siege material at some point, but you get some armor breaks and that kind of stuff. So I think Selene is maybe one of the better ones out there. This one Overhaul is, I'm not sure if this is necessarily very good or actually kind of meh for a light one. So again, we got the attack buff, defense break. But we got a reset on cooldowns and increase of duration of beneficial effects. But the cooldown thing on this is pretty long. I'm also not sure if this thing is affected. Most of the time, if you have some cooldown increasing or decreasing skill, it's not affected by itself. Maybe this is, I don't know. And then this one seems pretty lame, or I misunderstand it, I don't know. But you decrease the value of attack power for the enemy by 25%. Like if it would decrease it by like a lot, it would be nice. But this, if you use a unit just for that, I don't know. It does, I don't know. It does have a defense break on it, but I don't really see this thing being too good, to be honest, because it's still support with like slight debuffs. I don't really know about that unit. Then looking at what I would say are the coolest units in the game right now. Holy shit. These units look good. Wait, first and foremost, before we switch everything, you can actually check skills right now. So you can actually go in here and check the skills. So let's see how they look. So we got fucking Hammering Harry bullshit. Hammering Harry on the left, Hammering Harry on the right. Okay, we got a... This skill actually looks pretty dope. It's kind of long, but I think it's pretty cool. So pretty much most of them have this kind. Oh, this one. Oh, this one also has the defense brick. Okay, so this one might. Okay, I thought it had the other S2, and therefore I thought it was worth less. But since this is a defense break, it might actually be some worth on the passive. But not sure. This is again the defense buffer, attack buffer. And then also has some potential to put like armor breaks and that kind of stuff conditionally. And this one is the one with the boost. This skill looks pretty dope though. This skill, I think the units in general look very dope. Light version looks most badass, I would say. And Hammering Harry skill. So this one has the Hammering Harry skill, same as, nice, a female Hammering Harry. Don't complain. Okay, so let's look at the units which I say are actually one of the coolest units out there. So we have these things, man. We got Carlos Rodriguez. I don't know, give it a name. They got funny names. The other ones are also kind of, you got like Susan and that kind of stuff. But they're more and more going for names which are actually used as a name. So yeah. So we got a 24 lead here of crit. We got a attack lead with 900 attack. This is a decent amount of attack. And then this one is an HP lead, and this one is an AC lead, and this one by all means is a speed lead. Speed lead overall, so that's pretty good. Looking at the skills, all of them have the 2/ to do heal block. It's decent, it's not the greatest. It ends up at a 50% rate, which is decent. I don't know about the multipliers yet, so this one for the second skill, weak shot. Branding hits a lot of times, and it actually does more damage when the enemy HP is bad. And this one is then attack increases for 75% when enemy dies, and you also get some more attack power. Not really sure if this one is going to be that good, Mr. Carlos Rodriguez. Then we got Liam Nelson, Leon Nelson, or whatever. Attacks all enemies. I think this might actually be a somewhat of a counter against Wusas, because it's doing damage from on max HP, and it's giving the received beneficial block thingy. So that's actually pretty decent. And glancing, it's at a 90% rate. It hits twice, so I think this is pretty decent for buff blockers in general. And then this skill, Unlimited Power, just slashes like the shit out of things. I'm not really sure how it will work, but it seems like this thing can be pretty good against Wusa. So I think this is Liam Nielsen's or Wusa counter. Then we have Dominic Toretto. I guess this guy goes for family and shit. So same as 1, same as 2 as the fire. And then this apparently is some kind of weird ass Fuki, but while being an attack unit, but then he still does stuff from your max HP. Which is kind of strange. I'm not really sure if this is going to be good or not, but it seems decent, I guess. Then we have this guy, Benedict Cumberbatch, I guess. Same as 2 as the other 2 units. And then this skill is actually pretty interesting. So if I'm not mistaken, if the attack bar is higher than the HP bar, it starts doing ignore defense. Something like that. I could be kind of wrong with that, but this thing actually does a decent amount of damage, I would say. Now we have Maximilian. I don't know. Call Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. He's driving today. Probably it's already finished by the time that you watch this video, but Max Verstappen with a speed lead. Kind of fits, right? Okay, same as 2 with that, and then this skill is freaking crazy. Attacks 4 times. Each attack will decrease the enemy for 2 turns, or defense for 2 turns, then attack power for 2 turns, then continuous damage for 2 turns, and then absorb their attack bar. It's still 25% rate, 2 times 25% rate, well, times 8 kind of, but for all the different debuffs. But that seems like a very powerful skill. It seems kind of inconsistent, but I think it does a lot of damage. So looking at the skills, these skills just do, they look good, man. They look hella good. Same for this, branding, let's go. Okay, let's look at Mr. Liam Nelson. He has this side skill. Man, this thing looks good, man. These units look so good. Unlimited power. Look at that. Look at the smashing the shit. They only like the decrease attack bar speed. That's just giving the same debuff like many times. But this thing is also supposedly hitting on more targets depending on other shit. So this guy, I'm not. Oh yeah, this guy also does more hits from his passive. So that's why this guy has one more extra hit. So that seems pretty decent. I like that they go for different kind of attacks from time to time. Not really sure if that's the condition kind of things, but... So this one also has the extra hit. Pretty dope unit, pretty dope unit. But then we go for the... Man, I think everyone and their mom wants this unit. I'm so sure everyone and their mom wants this unit. Look at this skill, man. Zoop, zoop, wop, 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 wop. Man, he goes full mental on you, man. He just slaps the shit out of you. That unit is so fucking dope. And it even increases the attack bar. It's an absorb. It's not just a steal, it's an absorb. Holy shit, this unit. This unit is so badass. So let's actually get into summoning now that we looked at the units. Making a little bit of space. I don't have too many scrolls. I have a, well, few bunch, like 100 scrolls-ish. Got 2 blessings. Let's see if we can actually pop a blessing before. And then maybe pop a blessing during the Ancient Transcendence scroll as well. And before we pop the Ancient Transcendence scroll, we're actually going to look at how many net 5s I'm still missing. A Carcano. I don't need more Carcano skill ups as far as I know. I already have 3 Carcanos max skilled. Lightning rate 1 in 20 so far. Faking at 4. I don't have too much summoning content on my channel in general, but let's go. Cobalt Bomber, Mr. Malaka. And Anubis. Do I need Ayunu skill ups? I could make a second Ayunu, I think. Yay, my 17,000 Gildong. I think it's my 25th Gildong or something. But I only have skill ups for 22. A Samurai, I skip lightnings like a madman. Is what I do. Lightning rate, not too bad, but to be honest, anything that's not a net 5. I'm kind of on the point that any net 4 is really not that interesting, unless it's one of the new net 4s. To be honest, I summoned a lot and I don't even have enough to skill up one robo. We need 4-star Devilmons come to us. We definitely need 4-star Devilmons. One of the few things I haven't figured out yet why they just don't do 4-star Devilmons. It takes so long for people to catch up without it. It seems near impossible. You still want to skill up your Galleon, your Jasoon, your Lucian. Well, Jasoon not really anymore, by the way, but your Galleon, your Lucian. Maybe your Beretta if you care about TOA. Bunch of other stuff. Seems like we're not gonna pop a blessing. Well, we still got a few chances left. Give me a blessing. Is this a blessing? Nope, that's a chillin'. Looking like a goddamn zoo up here. Okay, then the worthy scrolls. Can we get a lightning on these? Nope. Harpoon, nope. Nope. Okay. So let's look at the units that I'm still missing before we go for the Transcendence scroll. So I do not have a Bale, I don't have Joe Gunn, I don't have John, and I don't have whatever, Nora. And then I don't have the Weapon Master. So that is 5. 5 on fire, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 5. Then for water, we have more. I still lack more. We have the Sky Surfer. We have the Totemist, and we have Liam Nielsen. I actually like their normal skins almost better. It looks more mysterious with the hoodie. I like the hoodie. Why did they get rid of the hoodie? I think it should keep the hood and then just do everything else. But that's my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I like the hood. So for this one, I miss Christina, I miss Momo, and then I miss the new guy. And apparently we got some bug. I think they have a bug that your auto farm is cut out the moment you go into arena or that kind of stuff. So, well, we have no time to wait for that kind of stuff. I want to summon a net 5. Wait, let me actually check. Won't take long. Yeah, never mind. We're just summoning this. We got no time for your... Okay, what do we have? Okay, okay, we can choose 2. Oh, this is so difficult because I think the water one is the best one you can have. That's what I think. I think the fire one is decent-ish, but there's other fire units that can kind of do something similar. And I think this is actually a very nice Wusa counter and can be used against a whole bunch of things. So we are summoning Mr. Liam Nelson. Yes, sir. He badass. He badass. Let me extra screen that. He looks dope though. Okay. So there's going to be videos on Mr. Liam Nelson. And I think I'm liking this guy. I think I can do something good with him. Okay, oh, that's the new booster pack they bought. For 1,000 crystals. Are you mental? Don't buy this shit. Like, whatever you do, do not buy this shit. Okay, it's 1 Devilmon for 1,000 crystals. Would you buy that? I don't know, man. Doesn't really feel worth it to me, but I guess some people might like it. But yeah, that's OP. That's pretty nice. So guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. And, well, there's gonna be some content on a new unit. Peace.